Abuja for yen samu akwaba bia majese dwumadi na gusa wo show original TV so ne ka se fire dri e ya tentam panyufo age adwa ensem egu apono so ne be dusu ne se fools na so ya for madwen na won so dwumadi e koso no wo chefa wo nya se WhatsApp number ne that to screen so no wo be send a message na wo dey abre wudi ne ba bia wo fi betima send message ne mpredudu bia wo pe na mo send bia na wudi ne ba bia wo send message ne free e ba ne aba be ya be kan sa ne akenka ne brepam na de ma utimi ma ne ba ntem a ya be kan ntem e de ma santan se na me ya se ya pon aye ko ne na messages no eba ade achi so aye ntumi nkan ti send ne ntem ne nkan ntem emfa mo mpanyufo ne omo wo dwumadi so yewra Abbas osabuti ayo penya woni de ewon bambon semu nim de pa wo mu sanso ana yewra Samson ni makodako ono so eba na amamu anase governance expert ene ono ofidua mu citizen dazi ono ye chochofo penyini edema the Great Consolidated Popular Party GCPP ene ono chochofo penyini edema samanyoko bedwafo mama makwaba
Elia
bachana pomie de
ami adumeti nkwam
sɛ na mo benya mente ma me hya se famfiri menua ni mako ho Achimota forest nanke nim sɛ last week ba be didu ye ne de nanke ye de ende wo hono mu a ba sɛ another chapter ade achi abie ebeka sɛ the watchman anonko hwɛ yen kwaye nyina so Sir John ni will no ye hu sɛ the name of Achimota forest na pop up nyo kwa Ramsa site so ene so aban dia a pop up ehun kura be hia se Ghana for be waste time say investigate ne will ne said the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources aka
yo minua isame medasipa na di kan me chia minua na ma me no mo hia wo ha na nwumre na me chia minua no so mo secondary fu nyina me cheche won secondary takware fu me cheche won na me chia etifo so mo hwen amusanso team across the world Ghana na amano ni nyina wabisa asem na me fi se dia kosu ni da si se timi bie ye nyina ye ni as Ghanaians especially yenum na 40 years na below na omo amabo 40 years kakra no se timi bie ni this is the time say itimi sorry as young men and I say youth yen generation because yen generation as anama we nyina koso si entimi enwidi mu Ghana by this time na si anya very careful after Nana Akufo-Addo obi obaba man pani bia no kasa follow Nana Akufo-Addo the steps our country Ghana will be doomed forever.
President Ruben no play we mu
you say ye the swawa
ye the jawa ne the aswa
ye the swawa ye the jaw
no ye the jawa ne the aswa
yeah so good whichever way the same thing because as utizu so
one say the jawa ne the bisia wo ne bisa
good the same thing intino ohyo man pani de bibie no no abetimi apa ne ho akobo bi adin because nsema ekoso nya de mo ba bubo mo di sebe enye usiwo na appointee sandipa no good same we kaya the last time I share wa ha say bibisa question bi say eye honan na honanum na mo bua man na Akufo-Addo be yo mampani a asat now ayesa sankofo no untimi ndomasin wiye that was the time I near discuss the difference between the 90 acres and then the 360 acres difference no ho na ekom njan ema esanso zumi de ba eye ejapa deal no honam na omo ye so called directors are asat now yinim sankofo no that was the time my mom beside that question is nti honam no mabo mampani asat na sankofo beka so yen on machine we beside that question no and Yakopon Adoma the following week you must say sankofo na sat yen EPP one by one obekaya Sir John time edu baby na Nana Akufo-Addo ni pomudi ni bibia kofom kra wa say on kan kra bio Sir John in the MPP no on no timi yi ni tika say Nana Akufo-Addo kwa ti future mu a ono na yede be den yede ne beko intiri de kwaso nyina na kwa koye Sir John na ase na yede ene yi nyina yede ye hu ya yakenkan wasam no kura wo mu ni say you can forester whether Achimota forest or any other forest eye bibia ehu hia papa la se ba bubo ni nyina so na obehwe tete abrofo no sebi no ma dwem ko achi kakra omu hu nyansa bi say the way Accra a low line no a day is coming out population burden abekoso na insuo de be free brini other areas in abed ebeba no say ekuru nyina koye concrete and sure ekuru will be submerged. Therefore there was a need to keep such an area within the center of the settlement. That is how come almost ceremony night at the Honma Embrano declared that place to be a forest area. Into reserve, it is up to us to preserve it. And my bare forest what reserve. I'm going to up to now. The besides to be a question be the last interview I made with Takwa said. About saying 1921, 1927. Now I buy be about from Gold Coast I buy up to Kwame Nkrumah to military government up to JJ Lawrence in time. About saying in the bedroom President Kufuor somebody buy or yeah but intima nyejuma. President Mills and President Mahama, omode by intima nyejuma. Eba ne say na bedu na Kufuor don kwan so dia. Omutimi ko pass EI 144. Say after they declassify the peripheral and as what? Baby a omutimi eyejuma ho. But say we environmentalist and answer me kasa from environmental point of view immediately ade no wo de ne ho no because ade bia ne ho no na bo ho ban. Unya de ne ho no ko yes ade ne pe. Why expose the inner part? Because you can about 40% of the land size. 40% you know, ultimately find ye jumedi bia here settlement unko ye road, unko ye drainage system. And also no about by concrete. Definitely in short time there's going to be a huge runoff. A bit pushy pressure into the forest. About consider me best say the integrity now almost see EI 154 no ebeyano. It will never work. Scientifically it will not work. Do you get it? It you know, sound your money cost no, enya dia ebeboa oman no the bia agency and some of us you can say na Akufo-Addo that attempt no mo yempo no omunjai because oman ni nya or the hawk se be Ghana pa most especially where you was kai jiwa manoni for conserving our forests across the country because the third world countries you know because of industrialization, you know, they produce a lot of carbon dioxide. Until they look upon third countries now, more industrialized, you know. Until they almost keep the money to keep our forests so that we can contribute to the carbon sinking as forests, you know.
I remember somewhere last year, that president da omoka say pledge omo make here omoko G8 summit. Say 20 million dollars be some of the buying for climate change.
I don't know. We are aware as scientists, environmental scientists. We are aware of that. It you know, SARS can now honor you support to third world country to keep their forests. So reduce climate what? You know, change global warming. Reduce global warming. It this is how some of the things I said. It you know, Achimota forest. You know, yeah, the politics MPP and NDC say we two ten. Common sense and scientifically no for so be no say better you dey nsaba kaka say you declassify and over kind so some of us your question say it will never be true say Ogboni ebeje the second part 1927 na on your compensation me can say minjindi because minimum brofo say on your made no kre obeje di say na nsen ya ebusuan bi fi osu aba. And that family were interviewed at OB's program, Wasempa, where Omkita archive book I have well documented that Omuche said the old family they were part of 15 people no more claim for that side and Obiaba somewhere the compensation. And at the end of the day commissioner now British Abino he on that case eventually a compensate Osu and Labadi families over this plot of land. So therefore, then interestingly, what is going to interest Ghanaians is say, Unim say, Nana Akufo-Addo or Emma Penisi, and Papa, then they lawyers for the Owu family at that time. We are aware of that.
No.
Yes. That is what has also emerged. It's in Yanko the old diner, the Diabekoyi, and Yamana Sati Boba one by one. Dentia, Akwaba, Abedu, Nana Akufo-Addo, so I feel the Owu family, Umboso Ghana for a chance who form 90 President Mahama Mahi, maybe do the training system. And above the day, just say, Nana Akufo-Addo Papa and council for the old family, then a normal precise as you know. Gold Coast ban, who said, assassin, describing the document said, claim on fraudulent. It was described in the report. at that time. Minya me kako menima ma membra me fa Ramsa we ni yeden e mehiem kakana membra deputy minister na chaso usuni sem so
we ye ni nyina in 15 minutes
good yaka yaka Ramsa site Ramsa ni ye ekura wo Iran hona omokoye that convention no to agree say there are certain wetlands bi wo hono ma so important say omutimi bo ho ban under UNESCO United Nations Education Scientific Culture Organization to protect this area. Inti na omodi Ramsa ne yeden edo to site ne so. Inti that protection is under UN. Meaning say hono nye baabi anka Ghana kwampuru betimi edo nsa akoka say we minister na say oya mampani because UN fu no omodi side ato side so because of ahobamba ehia for wakasa ukuro no because some so mujama wa odun sabaka koka and Ramsa site na dasa komo no hono no enye tamankwa na ebon ho ban from Achimota e go far away say
sakomo no
yes ufu plane na say ubabela no kuduka airport wo hwe ahye hono ye wo hwe fom ye pa ubehu the importance of that Ramsa site na e da hono intenye ba bia ubetimi sako bom so ye minister na say ye forest commissioner Ghana hanum your document which was prepared. Now can say document no. Who can answer kakra. 1999 under Dr. Christina Maku Niama as Minister of Lands and Forestry. And that document we then I'm prepare. Who read that document now? A chere nyansa ewom. You see the word wise. Nyansa ewom say sansa so no ye be den. Ye bobo ho ban. Nti e ba ne sen na Sir John say na wankasa wo kan say oye commissioner no okase de ntina ahefo na omkom do masase no omotwitwa mankrofo na ono nko ade 5.07 acres just say bru 20 plot ono ko atimi ayeden wafa wachicha ma ebusuafo intino say ono commissioner no ekosini de na ni technocrat na omoboa na ma onya asase no omoso manyenya bi technocrat na omoyo omoboa mo onya 2 no mo onya 3 4 no be asisi ni de afi by the time enya be beba yan so no na Ramsa site na da ho na esen kan nsuo ta etimi ebe tai ho no because ye drew why Accra is flooding na metro de nti Accra den flood no and ye be hu say it is site na any at the end of the place no any create the flooding in Accra. Are you getting it? It is a forest commissioner na started so she need the technical so na so munya just no na say so turn up na enye baby engina then the whole place will be flooded and ye kwaya na say then ye buy and then deputy minister metie no oye Owusubio mesre no from day one ye can some of you owu family mo ho omobo na asase no den che say o mo su choma mampeni si o mo nya mo and then Sir John dey buy say ono de mobo na lands commission so akotoko yiri ho ni document na and please you best wrong bibi ye do no sa kasa ne sa ne man omo fa respect nye den e ma Ghanaians because this year no because of digitization phone su ne man ma ye sua ne ma abochi ne ma koso abochi na da no amafo ni ayeden ati it is akasa no de ba I say uhuru Ghana for kuma I say o she Ghana for bufu I say o ye Ghana for yenja saka saneka na insem na da ho no yenhwe ni entity insem na yeden e da ho.
Okay, so 2 more minutes to end. Sir John will ye a session of Ghanaians if a prison because we can a pact say japade wo mu pa but e bi no so free say o hwe aban japade bi e wo mu no a is giving confirmation that politicians only come to loot a state asset. How do we reconcile this?
Fine, it's good. But me mom there for the first time me say you can't grab me na me say kosopa. So see across the country be kai abronya ni then regional minister Achimota Achimota konfo we ansase wo BA say so be kai science system it no just say across are you getting it that now we standing no it doesn't mean say politician bi na eden it is a bi mu few bi mo ye den omo mu di omo huni ina bi mo so mo fi say omo mbireni so mo ntimi enwi a omo chance na ye den ase but me bacha so usuna se mi na oka ene na oka na se mi say Sir John wawu na yesu no na denti na de na road ba beto abontin mi nya chance really nye secret document secret document whereby anipa na aye ne dia no nwie ba nipa ni nyewu because anything na o trust say this is my last will and what testament so wu a really nye secret bio be public document but that is why ya obi kwampo wo no onim say nipa na aye den ache na de intino chansem na abaye say so John wawu na yesu na wufo ne kana say ne fanto nchen you deal with the substantive matter Achimota assassin no still a forest on to send na kufu ariko pass that year na forest still omunje assassin mu nenda ho no because amampanifo bebraba na kufu ado ne papa be ye head of state no enko omotonton assassin anko ba beto assassin say da ho no ma
okay yadas yera Samson Nimako dako or governance expert or sa so was a chim no timi say ba no forestry ne ba de bibiri ma woni mede ewumu pa na ode na ndo disem ede atudwa no ma memra yera osabote ho Sir John Willie enkrofo ni age enoko social media enkrofo crash ase de terminal 3 mo faase no ebinim dia Adome bridge obi a echiche ana otimi ede ko ofa Sir John Will no na hwe de wo nyina Ramsar site Achimota forest na ohwe kwa so nya de obi a enim on na betumi a kire no investigation go be. Does it give confirmation to perception say politicians always come to rob, loot a state asset for themselves and their families?
Edi kan sabe ma minchia wetie fo ina na
15 minutes.
Mi fa nchia kese ma mia minua Amanyosem Coco Beach o si minchia o se wa oni pa Coco Beach Amanyosem
Me jeneso
I mean crop we bi ase antra go se wo hwe echia mu ina ni kware wo mu ne se politicians no do na yetumi nka so mu ina because at least I mean our relationship with some politicians and ebi mu no mu di nkomo na obra ma bo wo mu ye bia ni obi bia kire se wo mu na nkomu nya asa akunya we ya probably they would have acted differently in terms of say ombehwe na oman no ayeden etumpon na konani na ne ekoso yi say last week ne betena ha amika bibi say o share the difference between the 118 and acres of land na yes yedima owu family no
890 acres
yes
and 360
o share difference na
270
na just say clearly no na amanfo bi hihase a on pese wo mo che intino anche na we mu start den etotodwa what it indicates ne say minim say kojo wo so free sa na efre no
kojo wo so
the late kojo minim so owu kanidin wa owu kanidin wa let's owu family
free sakra wo no
because o Sir John owu so onye Sir John owu no yes Sir John officer sakra wo no a na yes say the portions of the land crampo na ma owu for na then anka Sir John edinko PM wo ho inti clearly the assertion said about 270 plus na yedi ebegu so no ye yenchendi organization na ya create a yedi ewiewia amanfo japade ne insase we are in a state of elite capture omo a nyame ayo madoma ya ma omutumi se omo no mundi yenim no mo hwe na oman ne nkoso no woma etiko bi a omo de fom oman ne japade na japade kwampo de nka afom meka se wo de onsa efom kra se de de ensa mienu ne nan yina efom japade na minim bebi a nipa dasani ye de wiase wi eko and the point is the youth of this country we are not angry enough na me na ka se omo 40 kakra ne 40 ba fom no ya sorry a look wo mo kra na edi bone ne mo because wo mo no mo hempanyefo ekutupa cha so usu na yebo ni din no the age esen inso no say the issues of godfatherism yesum panyi bi intino yedi panyi nechi and the easiest way to make money is having a godfather obe kirewa na montu bi so di nechi because me ni answer you Charles me ni nsan inso ye na yenim ye ho before 2016 ye na yenim ye ho and then so ye hu ye ho inti say within just 4 years nipa ba obetumi asesa enye se odi loto enye japade bi na ne wo fa bi na ne papa de agya no no me say ne say na aban aba power ntino na brabo asesa we your presentation no na wo kire kind of cars
between 2018 to 2022 2020 we are
don't go take crowd within 3 years on to 13 cars or the other sabi wo mo brain yes ka kran pro mo to cars sa o ana won study because onim se na ye invest onim se na ye bobra onim se na ye bu adwuma ma amanfo nya adwuma
cars na the list e wom
Chevy Cruise.
Yeah, Chevy Cruise. That's the list.
List clear woman. I just say Land Cruiser na Mercedes
na. Lexus, Mercedes, AMG.
Intinu ni assessing. I say we are chief executive officer Forestry Commission. Wa ketu ya yesen. Wa allowances yesen. Okay kani na bomu in the 4 years ebe yesen. This year hu sika na ye say cars adodo awo within the same period no. Could you have afforded that property wa acquire for yourself? Simple question. In other jurisdiction, you don't need any rocket science. We don't need any rocket science. I mean, as I see here, I can answer my media. It is clear to me. Look, ko area bi wa fienya. The from Jerusalem. Check it. Ni ano ye Minister of Lands. Just within this recent period, just within but before 2017 ibe ya. Ye returning a same forest reserve, and I'm saying it on record. Jerusalem. Ewo afienya yede ma bedi and others family bi check openyi kuku dan bi a owo mu ono nko kita 50 acres. I'm telling you
ewo afienya
you see Jerusalem in afienya mama will lead ko and I mean you can say 50 acres no ye establish some aluminium company bi wo so ko bisa obe hu penyi no ba be kan sa asem me ka kire o eno so na forest awo eno mo ye no mo si o se die se na hono mo aye no commercial facilities as start ba ho ni dan ntinu ene ye mfama ebusuafo ye di ma ebusuafo no wo mo superintending over say ye di ma ebusuafo no mi si penyi bi wo mo okita 50 acres and there wo mo ye properties bi wo ho ntini kware wo mu ni se eye trimodin ni boapayo amanfo di lead governance because say udi o mani ma me dem gidi say som na osom so to wa cha adwuma to wa cha na kwa say there be it is rather the means to amass wealth say kwa be fa so de nya ijapade no itinu me ne ko be yina no hwe say wo ka 90 acres periphery asama e ka brofu periphery and akwa 361 na just say over 40% of assassin na wa fa no assassin over 40%. Now what declassify assassin say enye forest bio na twa me nso no krampo no say menu awonto o man penya na akofo ado we ye April 11 2017 Nanado president of Ghana will serve as co-chair of the Secretary General Sustainable Development Goals who has appointment we SDG say the man na akofo ado 2017 co-chair on the Norwegian prime minister or so. And the aim is to say climate change and some environment ban. Now before then, no one penny that we from John Dramani Mama was serving as one of the co-chair on that committee. It will feel one and the expectation is we protect some of this forest cover now, you know. What are we seeing? We are now declassify a forest cover. I will share within the capital. Greater Accra, you need forest cover apart from Achimota forest. Check it from Tema. Ekopim the last time once na be Ura Central region in Kaswa. Forest cover ben. Ebi ni o. Inti we ya na aka be boy ho ban. Na na yemi ya ne say, yemfa ni say really pampo owu family no mo pe asase. Asase no mo jo mo de be den. Enye ton no beton. Mo me develop aton. Inti so man e ya adwen krabo say owu family okay.
The person mo de asase ni bia na ban obetimi anya bi dia ma omo a omo fa so mo si a omo si dan a obetimi ape bi am omo so medo fu obetimi anya family lo ba bi am
omo so mo pesika wo ho krampa nti omo ani ntumi nka se say you quantify na say $100 million krampa ye betua ma ebusuan we na asase na ye Ghana asase ya be boy ho ban because of carbon dioxide ni emissions na ade nti yetumi mbo sa aka no say ebusuan for ya hwe okay mu di bi sika ni betumi di am because at the end of the day no ukite sika obetumi ato asase ni bi for other places e develop it. Intinunka oman no be take decision say yen compensate omo by giving them money. You could have done that and pay for it. Sene be ya ye na ye benya Achimota forest no ahunfa so. Na wo mi esi da bi because enim say si yetna se ne etwa bi mo omo ayesu ye benya bi wom. Because in the menu ka say last me ka kire o cantonment is ase na asa. Jowlo no mo asa. Is Legon asa. You see, baby, a friend is Legon Hills. I want a man for aha. Unim say West Legon, and also Asa. It need Nasa. Into baby, I can prime this year and a Achimota forest. Into a pioneer wood dear. Won't penny 40 ma. I was say, almost sacrifice near Bonnie, but name me, and say, Minia, one more can be a womb, one more casa. Because you know why? Before some of this arrangement, if you do some I can tell you on authority. And you say, let's be Boba. Don't be surprised. So listen about now who military commanders whom. Don't be surprised. Listen about now who police commanders whom. Don't be surprised. Who are judges. So what you do is this is like a cartel kind of arrangement. Into no ye na ye wo mu a. Asam ne ba wan akoka tia ne yonko. Ye na ya cha ade no nti no say wo de ade ne court krampo na obi awa ni interest me na me betena na me interest na be ni bongo. There are a lot of places in Accra where they kohwe asase no kwa ube military commanders, ube police commanders, ube ajejefo, ube politicians. That is the cartel. That is the truth, and we shouldn't shy away from the truth. Now we in nature, you know, say John, I'm going to find crazy. We in nature, you know why? We nature no oh into ejapade oh okay and no fast into omo yasin because now on papa a politician. That is a challenge. So what you do is say you are creating a critical mass of youth bia ya wudie wo mumu, and it's a ticking time bomb. Say we have a certain political elite wo capture or mine no wo mu na yeye wo mo fase wo mo yere wo mo mma na ya ka yem papa no mo ye wo fa mo nye politicians ne ye. Say bufu hyew no unim da ebe explode eno ne asem no say wo ba sa ram say sam entema we kesa na menu aka no Iraq and omko set is a convention no omka asem Iran for a friend is in wetland conventions na ekoneba na so far 170 countries and signatories to that convention. 170 Ghana yenso ye ka ho because wo hwa e wo say ye bo ho ban because living organisms e wo ho ani na ebua sai na ye boa ye sustainable environment na ho kwala it is a side way na wo ho na over 170 countries and are signing signature and e twa men so no krampo ni say the late Sir John enya kokuduro ko gina wo say we say amanfo e si dan ho ha hwe video no minua nipa nsuro nyame say utumi hwe camera mu ka asem na wo so utachi di bone so we say amanfo e si dan wo benkum e si dan wo nifa nti ono de se wo a wo se wo di sika akoto saa asase no ko sa ohene na wo to na asase wo so won fa wo sika ma wo. I'm quoting him. So when you say wa ko hini bi akoto Ramsey site asase a ko na kwaji wo sika. Se wo nkotwe sika bi nso ye ndie mfa ne ho. Na mom ompene as chief executive officer of the Forestry Commission ompene mo bi and develop on the Ramsey site. Na fe will beto abonten a Ramsey side no maso and so no media ma asimesi ni obinti. What is this? And it's as if, look, we are so comfortable in our zone and we are even talking about this and we are laughing. You are supposed to frown and be angry about this situation. That is what is supposed. You need a certain kind of aggregation of a mass getting angry at this open TV chrono ekoswa sebe odwen ho a wonti ase. Nti ndo wo bisa me a ye ekoswa yi na confirmation of ne amebeka a wanu last week. It be the nyame wanwa. Say acreage na de ni move ye no eni eye wanwa from 90 boom 361
difference near 270.
I say kire wo say emu ohwem na ya chedada na ya chenso wo mu na ya che edi na ebo ba no and I'm going further to tell you say o de me edi ni nambra and you see them and you be shocked e be kra wo fere fo bi wo mu bone nko an edi o man Ghana. We are just raping, literally raping the country of its a friend is saying asset ebeboa echirima ye wi anya asa be gina wo abebisa se na wa na ekon hu nsuo no e wetifi wa ba na fo ebebisa se nsuo no eni asa yo ugina re am sa sa na wo kasa etoto nsa se wo de wo mpene no wa sa ato bone kwa na e wo mpanyifo tirim.
Okay, my main message back community bi wa Yenuya Musa Abatwa say good evening Hunter. I'm not surprised to hear Achimota forest being sold for MPP cronies because the Kufuado and his family and friends have developed appetite for mortgaging Ghana's resources for themselves. That's why Ejapa is on the pipeline. God save Ghana from the hands of wicked people. Yenuya Bakude about Sina Issa or say good evening bro. Watching you live from Canada. Good job. That's Papa Yenuya. Sanso ana Yenuya Tugbe Jomeda or share lives. Yenuya Samikwe or say Leviticus powers Kaswana about say church leaders must be vigilant in getting quick to accept foreign people pretending to be pastors and can turn out to be terrorist wolf in the sheep clothes. Say happy birthday and command daughter Erica and they about regards to honorable MP minister maybe how Kumsin, you know, the Abba. Chairman David Botte, our Germany on social media. The chairman, you may be Chawa Hanover and you may be Chapa Papa. Citizen Dazi. Dear Sir John Will as a politician, can he be a source of your motivation? Ever motivate you and why politics no more? And I say it's somehow bringing you politicians back. Considering how Ghana for a politicians, some of the my SCB Obonsam, you only come to destroy and steal. Okay,
music and media with Washofo. Na meche munuanum so a munuanum akostart o ka o che sekundefu ntina mi na obobo fante kakra na ya bo fante confederation chi mu ndo za fa baby nti na my but am ze obi anyim de am me fante confederation nizim.
I see.
Very very necessary.
Na what somebody be say as a politician, you see me one thing I always say I got into politics for one thing. We need politicians who will speak true to power. Yabaka there so hinna da dejiwa yen kan cho hinna do hinna da dejaw. Na yem bebre ahemfu na wozi enyim no. Yes o na nwa efe. Oh na nwa efe. Meanwhile no hin on sure pie tompo. Oda dejaw so ntumunka. But we need to say it as it is. And me can never academy NDC on famu. Me can never academy MPP on famu. Me can the abeke on famu makano kwa. Na only thing I say yes can be on yashwe yabaka. Because list baby in ma hwehwema den kamu hu atodazi wom. Ma hwehwem
say we dia grand confante ho
ma hwehwem pa but me hu atodazi this only thing na me biza maka unto you see nyema bi no yema oya yem hyehye aya ye can security threat issues are some of the issues open ban it is a breeding ground for insecurity in the country and for terrorist attacks. Because obi apedo zibona on my justification. Obon some crop pedo also Adam hwe. On my justifications.
Penyina so.
Enwa. Nti inye years a yeri yi. Injina zo ayedere ma for one more opedo zibona odoso. Ena anua na yeti ugina he nsam mbe. Ghana.
No cry real.
Asama ba. Ye kan gidi 2-3 minutes na ye wie free. Unto onya mo wonwa. The next 2-3 weeks. So o cherimpa. Asami obey old case. Ye beja no ho. Because okoko pumpum asam fofra aba. Madam asemi ondo ye kompo de ye be.
Parliament resume o china eja pa eba.
Eja. Nti I'm not young one. Nembum wabotogwe is the woman yen church kakra. First of all, there are two angles to this whole discussion, especially on Sir John. one angle in there it be before obi wa in the world nka won discuss publicly na oya yem hihye ma ibusua oya yem hihye madam pay amendment tete ni obi in the world it's never private document when the person dies.
That's a fact. It's a statement of fact.
It's never a private document when the person dies. Otasa no a private document. But so where do we no?
Ebe bo akunya wo fie
Atasa. Where do we no?
Dem time na wako hwehwe there. One no friend esi mansa so e hwana. Dey yebisa hwana Oba again no teach you na. Okay, them then call hwe mfa mbra. The guy is not even aware that he has been included as beneficiary. So
you understand? So when the person is alive, it's a private document. You understand? But when the person dies, it's no more a private document. And I don't know what they understand by what is private and what is not private. For me, once it transcends beyond two people, it's not private anymore. You understand? I don't side with those who say that it's never done and all those things. No, it is done. It's na sabi say we read obi no wola. Na say obi fu the when in here. Otu mo court. To even check that the will now will reading or authentic. It is a okoja kro or lower court. They even go and search for that. And there are times when they go and search for that one, court is
because Nyan says John a challenge.
Exactly. And I mean, I am more than the authentic one of the court. Osida. Na
why you?
Na first of all, the issue I'm saying is that the will is not a private issue.
Okay.
The man is dead. We're reading the will because they are executors or and they have to execute it. They have to inform those why a will no benefit to one. I don't work extra one and it's no more a private thing. And I said, I would wait and say, why catch the one wage or color. At least, why am football so they in a canyon way back. It is no more a private issue. It won't be enjoy kind of a private issue. That's number one. Number two, Mama, one wants to be brave. Though Sir John were them. Sabi, Sir John and Yabufaba. Sir John, he was a lawyer for 38 years. Sabi, one case in Putin is in year based on the issues outstanding. Obi botum wode ne land acho. Obi botum is in a Japadi biacho. I don't know whether Sir John had a contract with the Owu family. I be ozi wa asembi mo obutum wetwe biacho. So that is also possible. Aside that, Sir John, he was GMPC. In fact, he was head of legal affairs before he became a deputy CEO of GMPC. In GMPC, some of the things Sir John became general secretary of MPP. Only that they were in opposition that time. General secretary
mining concession.
You understand? Some of the things, I mean, personally, I think as a lawyer for 38 years, I mean, it's for me, it's not a surprise.
It's not about 38 years, but registration numbers.
That's it.
Well, there's a
2018 to 2020.
Yeah.
Maybe funds all limited. They donated to Forestry Commission.
Say protect a more mining concession forestry. So
his own company presented a car to the
Sir John mining company. I presented pickup at the Ama forestry. I no Sir John say penny. So money no mun fast pickup no. And bodyguard baby a mutu galam say no forest no.
On one no receive. On one no receive. And was under company nasa.
Ada asset.
Oda ne ho ase.
On fan kobo ho ban. Hey.
So for me, and in all this, no mami hu there. Sometimes we think we are smart. and yɛde enyutso yɛziribu mano yɛze say your mano. Now I don't feel I'm a Ghanaian anymore because I am a tenant. Because asasila yetina wato. Hwe iko osua ko osuko hwe ko East Legon ko hwe the land does not belong to the indigenes anymore. Ko all the river front around Soga Kope Ebri areas foreigners ajo na afa. Yet a country in a waton cantonment in 7,000 Ghana cedis to politicians. So the issue that you are talking about today in terms of politics and all that rage, I mean, all these places we are selling land for, and why are we making this an issue? Or starting on Yandabo, but me blame young citizens. Do you know why? As a politician, say remember. Maybe a campaign. Let me get a V8 a bathroom. Look at open on them phone. Samreba. Nase me need done me in Jessica. There is an issue. Say here politics. Nase be a MP and I be a minister and I be a president. Now I'm finding me a Kofia. Ubu Kosia. Sebi yewura Tamos away and baby ko. Iba something young come for no. Iba something young come for no. Just because he didn't carry money to his people. But something young come for no. It's Yara, Yana Yawo Kroyimi, Yara Amamemufono. Younger son, yes, politicians kutupa, then one yam. Ya bojomondo. Nanka son Tidama, in Kaya Demifin and Wobubon Sassi, ne no ye, Yamaro, a true crabble watcher. A true. Now, I think we need one. Obi maybe said there one and obey the major man in terms of finding out all these politicians and people who are serving. Obey check one. Who will do that? Because the mukofing no per the laws. I think before they get into office, what ye
asset declaration.
So are we? Is there any checks and balances in this country?
There's a law like that, but unfortunately, no.
No, what I'm saying is who dare who to check? And yesterday, even most of the people who were sworn in won't declare one asset.
Finance minister
and even it is closed up.
Yeah, you can't check it.
So what are we doing to ourselves?
It's in secret.
It's not yesterday your constitution and say it's problematic. It's problematic because we are sitting on a time bomb, and Sisi and I don't know when our cousin was so we are not angry enough. We are not angry enough. One of them baby you angry and that one and opeda man. But the way we are behaving and doing things in it's a breeding ground. No, I am here in paying far. They enjoyed Ghana. We be a chance I will yen. One and one will deprive yen to enjoy.
Okay, so more enjoy Ghana, say free things.
Most of the things. Painful it's not on your casa. What's one work with secondary school? In Chefano crowd, 2 way a bear train with the wood. But
yes, say, Obi cry, even cry, or made a demonstration because almost all my aquache.
Exactly. All these things. Maybe someone there go school or today. In Chefana, in your business, watch him for
colored rice.
When you see them, one man we feel that they should have known better are doing these things. It's so painful. For me, it is so painful for me. And I mean, I don't want to say some of the things they said, but one of the things I just want to say in them, and I think I met you on Saturday on a different platform, and I made this comment there. In the next 20 to 30 years, the places around Achimota Forest, there will be buildings. Whether we like it or not. If not, then the president should act now. The buck stops with the president. The ensasa so one in Chenyo, so one in Finfio, so one komu. Yam Tom, Yam Fam Mebusian, Mopia compensation. Let's
President are giving a executive instrument 144.
And I make it. He should call it back. It should be recalled because the whole family said it's not about money. The only reason why they wanted the land is because they were kind of what that's asking you. Or you don't know what they're here. Into what they're about it. Oh, you been a watch you trouble 1 week.
Now, that statement is even true.
What are you about it? So for me, my issue is that, say, it was something and then it was changed. Let's recall everything back. If really the president is saying there, what the minister is saying there, they are not going to compromise and won't compromise if most of our forests one fine say. So what is he talking about? As if he doesn't know.
Well, say
they compromise so much of our forests for Galamsey. They cocoa farms cry what I
Galamsey. Forest no buy and say any money there ubo say nua but inside no you too nyina.
Me say ye cocoa farms cry that I Galamsey. So what are they talking about? For me, if really they mean well for the country, what I would want to see in there, Sisiano, let's put a hold. Obia was around that area ni na no umbra ni ehwehwem assassin here when because it's not possible that oko beka there as a private person beka there you have a land there so that's a John Becker or land there. How did you get it? It should be investigated. Ottawa hini bi won kwaje ska won hini because the family that are so saying that it is for them no won yan hwehwem na won more compensation.
Okay.
For me, that is the bottom line. Okay. But to proceed in terms of the land, obviously they will redevelop it. And once they start around, the places we said they were reserved, atomic na Kwame Nkrumah J for a particular purpose. Atomic question. So what are we doing to ourselves?
Okay.
And moya time ponye asofu na waso wo be si chapel kakra mama asase kakra na yambo bo chapel down wo the next thing ne bo hwe na chapel den kakra asi wo nti yes national cathedral ebubu edan wo ho yes this national cathedral so for me what are our priorities as a country? And that is why I always keep saying in there, you see, the way our system of governance is, there will never be development because obiaba opede oye bibi in 4 years to get power, to retain power. So we are always looking at retention of power, but not the development of the nation.
Okay.
Because obia or ye bibi opede oye no okade emi na meye nti, there is no continuity.
Ba mame to ame de so na me mfanye credit na me emfa nko. Because you see, who could see market kra no we are na ti say aban AC takrade market square say market square market circle abani si we are sure say by the time on ba wie no omunya the pictures ni ba say pe and this is possible kwa kutwa Kumasi central market ni kotokra ba no be atoto say dey hin na na ya heard the bit about Ghana is so interesting. Mami kind message na fe yet was say I say good evening Sam. All our leaders are very wicked. They don't even think about the citizens of this country. The only thing they know is how to make money for themselves. But clearly, Akufo-Addo has been the worst government ever had in the Republic of Ghana. I'm still home jobless because of bad leadership from Akufo-Nana. He only knows how to brag. I'm Sizo from Ningo Pram Pram and on the way a free Abba. We say I can't sleep because of this show. I'm really enjoying the show with my family here. Keep the fire burning, Sizo and the Abba. Sizo, yeah, that's why. So, but this uncle text you, crowd, uncle, you should be. Oh, see, I mean, can say a jobless, but because of that, you are following the discussion. I rather more Juma now. Pomba our babyshe. Well, I say good evening, Original TV. My name is Kwaju Safo Sapase. Most politicians have no feelings. They are horrible people, horrible, corrupt liars. If you follow them, you will never come fairer. I will say, Sammy, good job. We will live long. I say, you will live long to see the people. I say, we will live long to see the people suffer to death. On a day, Abba. We are Bala from Chebi. and they aba. We say good evening, Sam. God want Ghanaians to see the incompetence of this government. That's why NDC is now in opposition. For us to taste the pains of MPP from Ibran, Sunyani, and the way aba. Yenya Ishmael, so that I was say from Kumasi, the youth, we are angry with leaders because there is hardship in the system, and also our leaders didn't think about the youth. Yenya, so that I was waiting to send no message in the aba.